Thank you so much for being here with us in the radio station in Colombia. It's such a pleasure and what an honor to have you again in our country. We have missed you a lot. People is eager to see you again. Colombians love you guys.
Thank you for inviting us. Second time. We've been waiting a lot.
Thank you guys. I want to start from the beginning. I want to make a little story of the band. I want to know how did you guys met each other and decided to start the band?
Long story.
Short.
We met at school. There were school friends. There's two brothers in the band, Ekel and Jekyll. Branko and Chris. And I met Chris. We were 6 at primary school, 5, 6, whatever. And I met Toto. We were 10. Yeah. And the band was created the year after.
Okay.
So yeah, it's quite of a long journey.
And guys, the name, because it's pretty curious, you know, it's different. And it has its power, you know, the phoenix, like it rises from the ashes and everything. Why did you choose this name for the band? Why do you think it was the best name for the group?
From a marketing point of view, we thought it would be very good. It would translate well into the... You look very interested in my answer.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was...
We found the name when we were teenagers.
Yeah, we had really high marketing skills back then.
So it's blurry why we chose this name.
Okay.
We accept it. We love it.
It's always happened, you know? Something that happens, you didn't decide that, you don't choose.
It was bigger than us. You know, we accepted it.
And guys, let's talk about the sound, you know, because your primary have been described as a synth pop, indie pop, all these kind of genres, you know. Do you agree with this? With maybe these labels, with being an indie rock band, synth pop band, or not? Or maybe do you consider yourself something else?
It's very rare artists to agree with labels. I don't know if it exists. I would. Yeah. No?
Yeah.
We don't think about We've been always listening to many genres of music. You know, when we were kids, we were listening to bossa nova, but at the same time, we are listening to Velvet Underground or I don't know, electronic music. The genre is just a word. You know.
Okay.
In every genre, there are good music.
And guys, but continuing with this line, you started as a garage band. Why did you decide to do the shift? Because it's pretty curious. Why this happened?
The shift, what do you mean the shift?
To change the genre, because you started as one genre. Of course, you play different genres.
We were a garage band because we were in my parents' basement.
Okay.
It's a local, it's a physicality. It's not a musical genre.
Not the genre, but the place.
It's just like we're a bedroom. When you say bedroom pop, it comes from the bedroom. Maybe now it means something else, but we were in my parents' basement. So the garage was as close as the basement, so it looked like a garage. It had similar acoustics in the beginning before we tried to do something, but we were rehearsing at my parents'.
And guys, next year will be the anniversary of the band because you're since 1995 more or less. So it's gonna be 2025, you know. So it's 1 year away from the anniversary. So what is the secret or maybe the clue for staying so long for all this time?
There are 7 clues. We can reveal 4 maybe, because there's 3 we can reveal for sure that we know. So the first one is I would say have a big ego. It always helps.
Okay.
Yeah.
The second one is that we are improving. So we started very low with very low skills and very high ambitions. And every time we improve, we learn, we're excited about doing something new. That's rule number 2.
Rule number 3, we were friends before being in a band. We were brothers before.
Yeah.
So we could do something else, you know, we would be happy if we are together. And the fourth
one, the last one. We have a very, very, very good plastic surgeon.
And guys, now I want to ask you and talk a little more about the songs, the classics, the hits that people always love and want to listen. Let's start with 1901. What's the story behind this song, the inspiration of this, one of your greatest hits that Colombians love so much?
I remember they were playing this riff one day, and then another day we wrote the bridge, and he sang on it. Then we found this synth sound, and then the song was made. It was very simple.
Okay.
But it took a few days.
Pretty simple, pretty quick.
It took 2 years, but it was very simple at the same time.
Okay. And now the other one, Listomania. I never heard that word.
There's a good story.
Okay.
No, Listomania, I think I had a recorder
Yeah.
of ideas, and they recorded, and I think it was in South America.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
And I was listening to what we did, and there was something they recorded when we were not there. And he was on the piano and he was singing, and they had the chorus, and I was in the plane,
I remember.
and I was like,
True, this is correct.
I was like, it's
Okay.
so good, and I was like, it's so good.
Mm.
And for me, I really remember, because when you write, it's better that when your friend is writing it, because it was like a gift that you would give me, And then
They share copyrights too.
Exactly, we
Okay.
share copyright, yeah. So it's a good money for me, And but we worked a lot on it, so that's why we have equal.
So you deserve.
We deserve because there was only this, and then the rest was we had to build.
And
So we had only 5 seconds. We had to create. So it took us a long time to create the song. Yeah.
you took the time. That's important. And guys, now I want to talk about the new record, the Alpha Zulu. It's beautiful. It's amazing. I love it. And I want to ask about that story from your long and last friend, Philippe Sadar. My French is not good, of course.
Yeah.
I want to ask about how this collaboration with him started. Rest in peace, of course. I know what happened with him. He has been a part of Cashews. What a great band from France, as well as you guys. So how this thing started, and you started this partnership, this friendship as well, and he produced you guys.
We began our relationship since our first album in 2000, a long time ago.
Wow.
And then every album he followed us. And I remember he talked about Colombia with eyes sparkling, He loved Colombia. He came here, no?
Yeah.
With Cashews, he came DJ.
What did we say? I don't remember.
He was, they're crazy,
Yeah.
like, and he was super. When he was talking about it, he was emotional, excited.
And guys, one song stands out because of the collaboration. That is Artifact with Leon Larregui, with Leon Larregui. It's beautiful. It's different, and he's singing in Spanish. That's amazing. So how this thing happened with him? How did you get to know him, his band, his sound, everything, and you decided, hey, we gotta work with this guy?
Our keyboard player Rob produced 3 of his albums, so we knew him, and we met him after a concert in Barcelona, and we became friends, and he's part a bit of the family. So we can only work with the family members. So we worked with Ezra Koenig, who's another friend from Vampire Weekend, and it was natural for us. This song with a Spanish flavor.
Yeah.
We felt it could be good, and he did a great job with the lyrics in Spanish. Leon is good.
And guys, you come from Versailles. I don't know how to pronounce it in French. Versailles. Thank you. And you have been related with a lot of bands like Daft Punk, for example, as I told you, with Cashews, even Air. I don't know, you are pretty close friends with Air. So let's talk about that musical scene at that time from that city of yours, because we always hear about Paris and everything, maybe not Versailles. So how's that thing? How is the scene right there, the electronic music especially, because you have all those influences. So let's talk a little more about that. How's that thing there for maybe for the people that doesn't know too much about it?
We were very young kids, and we hated the music that was produced in France and in everywhere in the world. And it was when people got rid of their vinyls to buy CDs. So we bought all the vinyls in record stores that were very cheap. So we listened to a lot of music, and the first samplers came and became cheap enough for kids to buy them and to record an album in their bedroom. So all this combination of things created a scene that was apart from the record industry and that evolved. And when we were ready, we conquered the world.
Yeah, and that's right. Guys, and I want to ask you finally for other thing, because I know you have to go to prepare for the show, about France, because you have been always related to the art, especially on the covers, like the one of Bankrupt, this one of the Alpha Zulu, and everything. So let's talk about the titles and everything, Wolfgang, Amadeus Mozart. Why, I don't know, what you have to, that relationship with. I know that France is such a country of art, of history and everything, of tradition. So how have you relate these things with the albums, the names, and even the artwork that is beautiful and it always look like art pieces when you do that?
We were born in Versailles, which is like a museum. There's a big castle, it's beautiful. It's a bit intimidating.
Oh.
It's beautiful, it's part of you, but also you want to destroy it in a kind, when you're a kid, you kind of hate it and you want to do your thing. So we take all those elements and try to twist them around. But at the same time, they are part of us, you know, all those things we've grown up with. So this distortion, it creates our music.
Well,
you know, when you do laundry and it's all white t-shirts, white boxers. I don't know if you wear boxers or maybe white socks. And you put one bright red t-shirt, and then everybody hates you because everything turns out pink. We are the red t-shirt.
Oh.
So when we came out, everybody in Versailles hated us because you're disturbing that piece. You're the thing that's not that doesn't conform to, but that's too tempting for us. And we didn't have any other option because we didn't have any white pieces of clothing.
Okay.
At the time, now, of course.
Well, guys, thank you so much. What are you expecting from the show from today?
What do you expect? You can expect some out of breath sync choreography, dance moves. No, we expect a lot from the crowd, you know, so if they deliver, we will deliver too. That's not a threat, it's just a fact.
Oh, guys, thank you. Finally, can you please say hi to all the fans, to all the Colombian fans that have been waiting for you all these years, and invite them to the concert to see you guys? Thank you, please.
Hola, we are the band Phoenix, hashtag, no. Hola, we're the band Phoenix, and we're playing at 6:45 at Picnic. Come and see us. I think you should, because we come every 7 years. So it's about time.
Thank you, Radio W.
Thank you, guys. It was amazing.